You have to leave now. Mr. Casavin will be here soon.
We are on the very last episode of Tales from the Darkside Season 2, and this is the Casavin Curse. About a bunch of guys who fight over a crazy girl who might have a ancient curse on her. And finally we get a Tales from the Darkside episode that starts out with a bang. There's no slow exposition here. The camera pans down from walls and curtains that are smeared with blood into a female, an attractive female, who's also covered in blood. And already, you can stop it right now. This is already the bloodiest episode we've ever seen. And it's just going to get bloodier from here. So, good job, Casavin Curse. Finally, Tales from the Darkside is living up to its name. This woman's name is Gina Casavin. And she wakes up in a bit of a trance. She's not exactly sure what happened. But her boyfriend, Tyler, is dead. His blood is all over her. He's dead with all these claw marks down his back. Blood smeared all around the room, and it doesn't take Columbo to really figure out what happened. It looks like Gina did kill Tyler. In fact, when the cops come, she actually admits that she thinks she was the one that did this, but they see these claw marks and the way that he was battered around and just don't really believe that Gina could have pulled off this type of murder.
Take me away. I killed him. I'm cursed.
That happens to be Gina Casavin you've been eyeballing, the millionaire heiress. And in here, we have her friend. Strangled. Now, these cuts here were administered after death. Now, can you picture those pretty little hands choking the life out of this hunk of beef and going at him with a butcher knife?
It'd be physically impossible.
They think someone stabbed him with a knife, which isn't exactly what happened, as we learn at the end of the episode. But Gina is convinced that she did it. And so far, we're not sure who's right. This episode is called the Casavin Curse, and you better give me a Casavin Curse. And Gina explains that while she doesn't remember what happened, she thinks that she's responsible, and says she has this curse that was put upon her, that every time she falls in love with a man, she just ends up killing him. Now, does this turn men away from her? No. In fact, it seems like the Casavin Curse works like a siren curse where all the men are attracted to her. She's quite attractive, though. In fact, Gina Casavin is played by Catherine Parks, who was a model, a supermodel you might say. She competed in the Miss America pageants, runner-up in Miss America 1978. But most people will recognize her for being in Friday the 13th, Part 3 as Vera. In fact, people are so attracted to Gina that even her cousin, Nicholas, tries to hit on her. Luckily, she turns him down and goes for another guy. She's in love with another man by the name of Jeffrey. That's Dr. Jeffrey, criminal psychiatrist. Not only does he have a better job than her cousin Nicholas, but he's also not related to her. And they play around with the viewer, making you guess whether this Casavin Curse actually exists or not. Could Gina herself really have killed Tyler and thrown him around the room and overpowered him with these knife marks? Or was it maybe someone else? And considering how creepy this guy Nicholas is, it does lead you to believe that maybe he was the killer.
I mean, we could go back to Corsica, where it all began, and we could marry. It's legal for cousins there.
Nicholas, I don't want to marry you.
I'm taking you down to the station.
What? You all right? You arranged this.
So, that's the theme of this episode. She's crazy, but she's hot. Haven't seen this many guys try to fight over a crazy girl since Casey Anthony. They know that she's killing these people, but still, I mean, maybe I could change her. Sure, she has the Casavin Curse that's been passed down from generation to generation, but maybe it will just pass over me.
And the children of your children will always destroy those who you love. The name of Casavin disappears from the earth forever.
Apollo stopped to kiss me beside the bridge. Suddenly we were attacked. All I can remember is the blood everywhere.
So with the creepy cousin out of the way, Dr. Jeffrey can take over, and he definitely takes over. And they go at it hard. Okay, Jeffrey, this role's going to be very, very tough. You're going to spend like half the episode making out with her and touching her, and you have to act like you like it. This is the easiest role on planet Earth. You know, sometimes as an actor, you have to dress up as a zombie, get shot, play dead for 9 hours, then you get to do cool stuff like this. So, really balances it out. What was the audition for this role? Can you make out with a hot girl and like it? Yes, I can. Oh, okay. You're hired. However, we do get the reveal at the end, and this episode delivers on its name, and I'm glad they went this way. It also gives them an opportunity to do some good makeup effects. This is a very original monster. And you see what happens when you spend the night with the beautiful Gina Casavin. You think you just got a Miss America contestant? Guess again. You're waking up to Jason Voorhees. So I'm going to give Casavin Curse an 8 out of 10. It really is a great episode and is exactly what you would expect from this series. It's another one written by Edith Swinson, who I mentioned before is completely inconsistent. She does episodes like this that are completely horror focused, and then she'll do a comedy episode and then a goofy drama. This one really delivers. It has good characters. The monster is very original. I'm glad they don't just go with a vampire or even something like a siren, something we've seen before. This Caspian is a horrifying Medusa-like figure with long claws, which is how she was able to kill Tyler. She sprouts these claws and is able to claw them to death. It also seems like she gained some superhuman strength. So the moral of the story is, if a girl tells you she has the Casavin Curse, stay away from her. Also, if she mentions she has herpes, that too. Dr. Jeffrey Webster, the man who eventually kills Gina and ends the Casavin Curse, for now, was played by Scott Lincoln. He was in the movie K-Pax, Devil in a Blue Dress, How High, and did a bunch of TV work. His last one being in 2014 for Pretty Little Liars. It was even in an episode of MASH. Next up, we start Season 3 of Tales From The Darkside. We are officially halfway through the entire series. There's 4 seasons. We just finished 1 and 2. We're going to start Season 3. And Episode 1 is The Circus, which is the biggest budget episode we will see so far. It features many costumes, many monsters. George Romero is writing the episode again, and he's here to pull it all together and to show you how to do a real Tales from the Darkside episode. It's great. Check it out next week. And also, check out our playlist for all episodes of Black Mirror, Tales from the Darkside, Cowboy Bebop, Fear Itself, which is finished, Monsters, which is finished, and thanks a lot.